I need somebody. Kelp, not just anybody. Kelp, you know I need someone. Kelp. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's kelp in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured now. I find I've changed my mind and opened up the doors. Kelp me if you can. I'm feeling down and I do appreciate you being round. Kelp me. Get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please kelp me? And now my life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure. I know that I just need you, like I've never done before. Kelp me if you can. I'm feeling down and I do appreciate you being round. Kelp me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please kelp me when I was younger, so much younger than today. I never needed anybody's kelp in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured now. And I find I've changed my mind and opened up the doors. Kelp me if you can. I'm feeling down and I do appreciate you being round. Kelp me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please kelp me, kelp me, kelp me. Oh, Kelp by the Seattles. And welcome to gaymercraft. My friend Ark is responsible for those signage and the kelp farm over here. They have done a fantastic job. So bravo to them. It's been quite a long time, as evidenced by the fact I'm level 50. I would have uploaded sooner, but my mental health took a bit of a dive. But I've been playing about 6 or so hours on the server every day. And we've done a little bits and pieces. Most importantly, though, we have done some more excavation. And it's revealed this lovely little walkway with that sign. We'll cover what I think this is later, but we've done all this excavating all the way down. I don't have my elytra, so can't fly down there. And we've gone about this far. Seems to just keep on going. I don't know how big this construction is. It's not really clear who made these. I think it's probably the squirrels, given the statues. And they've left another message. It says, prove you can create, and we will prove that we do too. So I'm going to have a little ponder about what I think this means, and I'll get back to you. Maybe it's something connected to create, perhaps, but I don't know how we would prove it. So I'll see you in a bit. So while I've been pondering about the sign, as you can see, I have built some starter create, unlocked through the research. Just some simple, we got a press, we got mechanical mixer. This is a haunting, which allows us to do a variety of interesting recipes, such as can I spell prismarine? It's not PP, it's prismarine. There we go. As you can see, bulk haunting does a bunch of interesting recipes. That is very useful. And we got ourselves a little millstone. We haven't gotten too far in because there hasn't been a need yet. And I was thinking about it, I was like, what proves that we're using create the most? Like, what's the iconic thing about create? And I was thinking, maybe it's the wrench. Wait. Oh my god, it's a baby little turtle! It's a baby little turtle! Sorry, that just happened. It's a baby little turtle. So, I'm hoping that when I place the the wrench in the box, as I have done so now, maybe something will happen. Interesting. This is cool. Whoever designed this did a really, really good job. Must have been squirrels though. Ooh, pressure plates. Gotta be a little careful. Let's use that one. Oh, it just closes the doors, right? Oh, and opens them. Excellent. Oh, look at all these resources that have been left behind. And tool belts as well. Wow, this is a lot of resources. So we've stumbled upon a bit of a gold mine here. So I'm just gonna, yeah, might as well use this as the storage system. Alright, and in the next clip, we're gonna do some vaulting and rambling. So I'll see you then. Hey everybody! Welcome back to Rambling Time with Fake Gaming Nerd. Today's topic is serving sizes of Tim Tams and other food products. This suggestion was given by one of my friends because there were no comments in the last video. Reminder, if you want me to talk about a particular subject, head on over to the comment section and just write any topic you want at all, and I will talk about it in these rambling times. So let's get right to it. Okay, so Tim Tams, the standard Tim Tams come in the 11 Tim Tams each in a packet from memory. But the premium Tim Tams come in 9. And that's a really 11, as you may be aware, is a prime number, which means it's not divisible by anything except 1 and itself, which is difficult when you're sharing food because it makes it impossible to divvy up things, essentially. And yeah. And my friend was like, this is a good thing because chaos and arguments about who gets more Tim Tams than everyone else. And like, you could say, oh, but you can just split the Tim Tams and then divide them like that. No, that is a coward's way to approach this debacle. Whole numbers are only allowed in food-related discussions, according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics. In the Tim Tam Importance Act of, I believe it was 2002, don't quote me on that, it stated that food must not be divided into smaller sizes when determining portions for a party. So you can't do that because it's illegal. So what do you do? Ooh, want that. So your only option really is to have a fight about it. And as we know, friends hate each other, and so these fights usually lead to civil wars. That's how the Emu War in Australia was started over Tim Tams. The emus didn't get enough Tim Tams in their negotiations with the humans, and so they went to war with them. And as we know, the emus won, and that's why in the Tim Tam Importance Act, it is now stated that emus get 75% of all Tim Tam packets if requested by an emu. Anyway, getting off the topic. But the problem is the deluxe Tim Tams come in 9, and 9 is quite an easy divisible number, relatively speaking. So that leads to less fighting, and as we know, we don't want, when you're with friends, you want to fight as much as possible. So that is why I'm not doing impossible. So that is a very important discussion to be had. My personal opinion is that whoever opens the Tim Tam packet gets the smallest portion size. Reasoning being that causes people to not want to open the packet, and I think that's just having people edging like that just sounds like a fun idea for me personally, because I like edging apparently. So anyway, moving on to discussion about which is better, the deluxe Tim Tams or the normal Tim Tams, because the normal Tim Tams you get more, their packet sizes are bigger, so you get more Tim Tam. But the deluxe Tim Tams taste better, unless it's a flavor you don't particularly like. In that case, it tastes worse. So it's really an argument about quantity over quality. And when it comes right down to it, I believe in the rule of the quantity-quality ratio of about 2 to 1, in which if whatever the quality is, in order to make up for the lack of quantity, it needs to be 2 times better than the average Tim Tam. So if it's 2 times better, then you so essentially the proper ratio should be 1 Tim Tam regular to 2 deluxe, for example, in terms of quality. And if that is, and it can't be lower than that. It has to be higher. Otherwise, quantity is better. And that is the absolute law, as I decree. So everyone must listen to me and do that. Wow, we're really going through this topic really, really fast, which is not good because I have no idea how I'm going to talk about this for even as long as I've been talking for. But let's keep going. Now, I reckon Tim Tams should no longer be called Tim Tams and should be called instead Mit Mits, which is Tim Tam reversed. The reason behind this is because Tim Tam has become such a common word to be used by people that it's kind of lost the fun aspect of it. And so I want it. Mit Mit sounds like really dorky and really cute, and I love dorky and cute things. So I would like Mit Mits to also be cute. Oh, sorry, it's Mit Mat. Sorry, I forgot that the second Tam is a and not an I. So comment below what you think Tim Tams should be called instead of Tim Tams. And please explain your reasoning in rigorous detail. And the one that wins, I will use whenever I bring up Tim Tams again in these comments, which obviously is going to happen a lot in a YouTube video about Minecraft from an Australian queer person who hasn't had a Mit in about a couple of months now, which in itself is a travesty. I really need to up my Mit quota. I've been going for like a Cryomage build in Vault Hunters, and I've been quite liking it. Almost to the point that I'm contemplating, not gonna actually do yet. I'm contemplating no longer using a shield because this is when I play games, I love damage negation, like chances to damage negate as much as possible because if it doesn't matter how hard the things hit, if they can't hit you, then it doesn't matter how much damage they take. So it doesn't matter how much armor you have. Nothing matters except so that's why I usually go with the shield and I go with a block chance. But if I were to use a wand or say a focus, my ice spells would do more damage. And I think it might also increase the duration. I don't actually know that. Don't quote me on that. And what does that have to do with Tim Tams? Absolutely nothing. Except, of course, as we all know, Tim Tams are best placed in the freezer, and then when you make a hot chocolate, you take them out of the freezer and use them as ice cubes for the hot chocolate. Once again, that is not my opinion, that is just a stated fact of life. And if you don't like it, then tough luck. You need to have a reality check and realize this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Oh. I need a zombie. Also, another good idea for when you're having mits, using them as a straw. So you do this by biting just the tip of each mat and then putting it in your drink of choice. I like to put it in Gatorade. And then you use it as a straw. And it actually gives a quite nice taste, and it also makes a pretty nice, like, sucking sound as well. And the most important aspect of straws is their sucking qualities and sounds. How's our Elixir going? It's going good. Also, mats should be used as building blocks because they look just like bricks. And yeah, like just imagine having a house that is just made entirely out of mats. Just think of how tasty that would be. And like, it will be so structurally sound. Oh yes, lots of thing from the coins. Yes, yes. We love to see it. And especially in Australian climate, mats will work as structures because we don't have any problems whatsoever with chocolate melting in the air, in our air temperatures at all. Any photos you see that contradict this are fake photos and should be dismissed out of immediately for being factually incorrect. And they're also illegal under the MITMAT Importance Acts of 2002, of course. So yeah, be careful when posting fake photos about mats. Australians take them very seriously. Any slander against mats is a slander at the entire Australian system and is counted as sedition and terrorism, as it hopefully should be. We can thank our Lord and Saviour, Tony Abbott, for legislating in the MITMAT Important Act of 2002. Who is the best Prime Minister Australia has ever had, second only by that random dude that went into the sea and never came back. He was also good because he just fucked off. I think that's the first time I've sworn on this channel. I don't know for certain though, so don't quote me on that. I try not to swear as much as possible, but honestly, I'm Australian. It's really hard not to swear. It feels like every second word is fuck or shit or something along that nature. Because we're literally born and then we start swearing. What else can I talk about? Talk about involving mid-mats. There is nothing sexier than you know that Lady in the Tramp scene where they're eating the spaghetti and it's the same spaghetti spoon and they end up kissing. Doing that with a mit mat is the height of romanticism in Australia. You will get so many compliments. Do be careful about doing that in public though, because it is so romantic that it can be and intimate that some could argue it's indecent in public, but in most places in Australia it will be okay. Because mit-mats are so important to our culture that even though it is quite intimate, it is allowed under the Mit-Mat Importance Act of 2002. So people may look at you weird, but legally speaking, you can do it, no questions asked. I need to find me some more rooms. I know I went past one, but I can't remember where. So I'm just gonna have to suffer in silence. Okay. I do not have time to deal with this. Okay, what else can we talk about regarding mit-mats? Things that people think are better than mit-mats but aren't better than mit-mats. Gender equality. Beer. The gender wage gap. Free money. Communism. Yes, I've got it that desperate that I am now just making a list of things. Look, talking's hard, okay? Especially about mit-mats for about like 20 minutes now. Like, come on, give me a bit of break. I love my friends, but come on, how am I supposed to do this? It's so fucking hard. And it's tough because like, I don't want to just like because my friends had easily a like enough conversation about this for a 20 5-minute conversation in text form about this. But I don't want to just use what they said because I feel like that's a bit cheating a little bit. But they had really good points, and I can't remember them now as well because I deliberately didn't remember them because I didn't want to end up just repeating them. And this is it was a really interesting conversation. I can't remember it. You know what? This is gonna just turn into 4 minutes about talking about how much I love my friends. My friends are really cool. They're weird. I love them to bits. I am glad they are in my life. And if you are one of my friends and you are listening to this conversation, hello, you are awesome. You are valid. I love you to bits. The only thing I would like more from you is more puns. Because more puns equals more good. As set out in the MITMAT Importance Act of 2002. I highly recommend having friends like mine. You know, friends who like actually care about things and are socially conscious, but also know how to take a joke. Like, that is just like, that's a somewhat small subset of people. And it just makes it more amazing that my friends are able to do that. Yes. Queer friends are the best, 100%. There is no way I'm actually completing this, is it? No. No, there is not. Ooh. Maybe. I might be able to pull this off. What I really need is more coins. I think I saw coins up there. It was lies. It was a candle. I'm definitely gonna have to eat this. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, that didn't even move the thing. Sure it's that. Running away. I can't wait to run it again. Greed, greed, greed! Greed is bad, greed is good. Nope, I'm not making it. I need to keep going. Keep going. I'm not gonna make this. Side note, this theme looks a lot like Mitmat's. How? Because they do. It does. Don't question me. I can question me. And that has been Rambling Time with Fake Gaming Nerd. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next video. If you want a topic to be talked about in Rambling Time, head down to the comment section and just write whatever the hell you want. As you can see, I'll talk about whatever people come up with, even Mitmats for 25 minutes. I am not afraid to just ramble. This has been Fake Gaming Nerd. I want you to know that you are valid. I hope your day goes as well as it can be. And I'll catch you later, dorks.